I'm going to show you exactly how to run a successful kitchen remodeling ad that can easily add an additional 5 to 6 figures to your current revenue. So without further ado, let's hop into the ads manager. Now this is very important. The first thing you want to be looking at is what kind of cost per lead you should be striving for. And this number will differ according to many factors such as your ticket price, your location, the quality of the leads, stuff like that. Now, for example, we ran ads in Wisconsin for a little under a month and we achieved a cost per lead of $33. Now, this is a little on the lower side, but as a general rule of thumb, you should be looking at from $50 to $110, upwards of $150 for kitchen leads. So we're going to create our ads now. So we're going to click on the create button and we are going to be using leads as our campaign objective. We don't want any of these. We're looking for kitchen remodel leads. So press continue, and we'll be using the manual leads campaign. We want control over our ad. We don't want Meta to be controlling our ad for us and making recommendations. We want complete control over it. So we're now in our campaign level. This is the highest level in the hierarchy of the ads, and it's where your campaign type and your budget type is chosen. So let's scroll all the way down here to Advantage Campaign Budget. We're going to turn this on. It allows for Meta to allocate the budget properly. Meta's genius in 2024. You want to make use of this. So the question is, how much do I have to spend on my ads as a kitchen remodeler to get some good results? And I'm going to recommend that you spend $50 a day at least. That's definitely going to get you some great results if you run the ads properly. If you want to go up to $70 a day, I would strongly recommend that as well if you can handle it with your marketing budget and your team. So we're done with our campaign level. Let's navigate to our ad set level. This is the second highest level in the hierarchy of the ads, and it's where you choose your conversion goal as well as your targeting. Now the first thing that we're going to modify in our ad set level is our conversion location. We're going to be running instant forms, and these are going to be our bread and butter for getting leads. And you're going to choose your Facebook page here, whatever it is, and we're going to want to maximize for number of leads, not maximize for number of conversion leads. And we're going to skip on dynamic creative. And now is our budget. This is when you start the ads. Pretty straightforward. You can choose the start date here and the start time. Now, super important is your targeting. Now, who are you looking to target and where are you located? So we're going to click on edit here, and let's say that we're located in Highland Springs, Virginia. So we're going to target 20 miles out. And make sure that there's no other locations that are currently on when you're running the ads. Now, obviously people make that mistake all the time and it burns their budget, and you don't want to do that. Now let's go down to show more options here. Click on that, and 18-year-olds aren't looking for kitchen remodels, so you're going to want to go to the minimum age, which is 25 years old. So we're going to scroll down to our audience and our placements. Do not touch these. Just leave these on as they are. Let Meta figure it out. In 2024, once again, the Meta machine is a genius and it will figure out who to target for you. The power is in your ads and your communication. That's where the power is. It's not right here. This figures it out for you. It's in your ads and your communication. We're now in the ad section. Now this is where you craft your creatives, your ad copy, your headlines, your descriptions, and your instant forms. So we're now in Canva. I'm going to show you how to craft a high-performing kitchen remodeling ad. So we're going to go to create a design here, and we're going to select custom size, and we want to make the width and the height both 1080 by 1080 pixels. So you want to make sure that says pixels. So what I've done here is I've used one of my clients' beautiful kitchen remodels for our creative, and that's what's going to entice people who are actually looking for kitchen remodels to interact with the ad. Now there's 3 things about this ad that are super important that captivate scrollers. So number 1 is our title. Now our title clearly outlines what the prospect will receive if they interact with our ad, and that would be a beautiful kitchen. Now number 2 is our visual. Now people who are actively looking for a kitchen remodel are going to see a beautiful kitchen remodel on their feed and be more inclined to actually check out the ad. Now number 3 is our offer. Now you're going to have to do some experimentation with different offers. This is just a basic 10% off, but you can see that our offer is clearly outlined here and visible to anybody who's scrolling. Keep in mind, when you do an offer such as a 10% off discount, you can get more leads, but those leads can be lower quality and they will expect something from you. Make sure that you're testing multiple different variations of your ad inside of your ad set. You should be testing at least 4 variations inside your ad set so that Meta can figure out what resonates best. Now, online marketing is just like putting a yard sign up or somebody's face on a street bench. It doesn't matter what it is. It's putting your ad in front of people's faces. So you want to make sure that your ad that you're putting out is appealing. So we're going to create our ad copy now. Now there's a ton of different ways that you could be successful with your ad copy. You're going to have to do some testing to find out what actually works. Now, a good rule of thumb to follow when you're creating ad copy is to use psychology. So the best way to do that is to visualize yourself going through the buyer's journey. So what do you want to see in the ad? What do you want to see in the ad copy? And what do you want the marketing funnel process to be like? So we're going to create our instant form now. This is the last piece of the puzzle. It's just going to be a simple, more volume form type. Intro is going to reinforce the offer. Something like, get your kitchen remodel quote today. All right. Additional details. Just fill out some quick information for your free quote. Something like that. Now, questions. This is where you decide how qualified, filtered you want your leads to be. Let's just do a simple email, full name, phone number, and that's enough for our leads. Privacy policy, add your link, message for leads, go to your website, whatever you want it to be. Thanks, you're all set. You don't have to edit that, so create the form. Now, if you're a contractor and you want us to take over your lead generation, your sales, your follow-ups, and input our whole system into your business, you can apply to work with us below. We don't work with anyone and everybody, as we do not work with competitors in our clients' areas. We almost always achieve increases of high 5 to 6 figures in our first month for our clients. Now, you could speak with me on a free call to see if we're actually a good fit for your business, and you could find the link to do that in the video description. That being said, we're now going to publish our ad. Remember, you want to wait at least a week before you actually make the decision if you want to keep the ad running or if you want to shut it off, depending on how good it's performing. So we're going to publish our ad here. Now, remember, you're going to have to test out many different things to actually find out what works for you and your business. But once you actually get the ball rolling and you start getting some results, it becomes one of the most lucrative things that you could do for your business. It's been great showing you how to run some ads. I wish you the best. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below, and see you later.